after this, it doesn't get better for us. Just you'll see.
Us as a company.
No. Oh, God. It's got to be me, because ankle you wouldn't walk on.
Oh, now he can't even walk on his own.
Oh, yeah, he's like putting all his weight on that now.
Man, it's over. I'm throwing in the towel.
Fantasy football fucking sucks.
To the code, all these hoes for the street. I put in her nose, it's gonna make her pussy leak. Pussy niggas told ain't gonna wake up at these.
I'm sorry, Sexual, that you drafted a shitty team. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that, though, buddy. Like, I do feel bad. I'll say this. I do feel bad when he, has a guy go down.
Sexy's in a horrendous spot right now.
Rip Sexy. Tough to lose your quarterback. Tough to lose Joe Burrow. Hate to see Joe Burrow go down.
Well, whoever has Joe Burrow, he's out 3 months. They're fucked.
My heart goes out to Sexy P. Loses Joe Burrow. Jefferson looks brutal right now. T. Higgins to Burrow stack is kind of in the shitter. That's tough.
Sexy's in trouble. I don't know how else to put it. It looks like he's for sure going to be 0-2.
Joe Burrow's out multiple weeks. T. Higgins is going to be affected by no Joe Burrow. He's cooked.
Biggest loser this week is definitely Sexy Pats. He moves to 0-2, but then loses Joe Burrow. And that is a fatal wound.
All right, it's Sunday night, and my team is in complete shambles. I don't think I've ever felt this destroyed after 2 weeks of fantasy in my life. We're going to fall to 0-2, and even worse, Joe Burrow is injured. And I just got a sleeper notification that it could be for 3 months, because it's a potentially grade 3 turf toe injury. Oh, this feels like last year all over again with my Dak and CD stack getting screwed with a Dak injury. Now my Burrow and T stack also could be screwed. And if I lose this stack, my running backs are already not looking too hot, with Tracy and Pacheco being very shaky starters.
His RB2 spot, Tracy, I think got outsnapped by Scatabo in this one. Pacheco's getting outsnapped by fucking Kareem Hunt at this point. So his running back 2 slot, this might be where I want to make a trade with somebody.
This is not looking good. Not looking good at all. I played 2 not good teams through the first 2 weeks and lost both games. Although fucking Amon-Ra and Rome Odunze were just unreal in the early stage. Those are the only 2 players that Adam had. 2 guys, and they combined for 70 points.
Yeah, Nick was fading everything.
Oh my God, another touchdown by Amon-Ra. Holy
Are you serious?
I'm not even joking. He's got 3
Oh my
points.
fucking God, that's insane.
Put up 51 points.
Amon-Ra and Rome Odunze? Odunze and Amon-Ra are combining for literally 70 points.
That's it? Come on.
What do you mean that's it? That's
more than
your
quarterback's
out and Tracy's not playing. Tracy, I mean, it's not horrible. Yeah, he has 9 points. Yeah, it's just fucking Amon-Ra has 40 and Odunze has 30.
Adam, on the other hand, he has Amon-Ra, he pops off. He has Rome, he pops off. Happy for him. Big win. Let's see if he can continue it.
Adam, I think he's still got some holes. JJ put up 2.82 points. Russell Wilson just scored 37. Giants aren't scoring 30 again this season.
Adam's team showed out. I still don't know that I have a ton of confidence in him. Rome's fucking balling, but that Kyler and Marv stack, this was kind of what I expected most of the season. They're going to be super up and down.
Lord forgive them, for they know not what they do. A lot of times people talk crazy about you, right? They say whatever, especially your idiot league mates, right? It kind of comes with the territory. It's the nature of the beast, so to speak. People talking reckless and all that. In one ear, out the other for me. A lot of times I've realized this, in particular in this league, you give people a microphone, you start listening, making no damn sense. I don't know why you give them a microphone other than just to, laugh a little bit. But that's one thing. You can put that in one ear, out the other. However, when the group collectively, right, decides not just we're going to say some stuff, we're going to come out, pen and paper, right? We're going to put your team objectively. Collectively, we're going to say objectively your team is the worst in the league. It's oh, okay. They're doubting you again, man. There's 11 teams that they're putting in front of us. But the thing is, there's only 11 other teams there. They're completely doubting you, man. We got some things to work out. TJ Hawkinson, JJ McCarthy, yikes. I even said I think that was the part of the draft where this is probably going to go poorly, and it's I'd be an understatement, frankly. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that we're the best team in the league, but we're on our way. A lot of times people that talk crazy, what you'll kind of get is the volume play, right? So volume doesn't equal validity. Just remember that, right? Just because I say something louder, and I say it louder and louder, doesn't change.
Everyone said overpay. $0, overpay. It's the word you use.
You spent $0. You can't.
And you use that that word. Don't look at me. You're the dumbass.
Week 2 of Idiot League Mates is pretty much wrapped up, and we're 2-0. I have the best team, and no one else in the league has a good team. There are no good teams in this league. It's over. It's fucking over. I won. Week 2 is up. I'm 2-0. I'm leading the Pookie Bear division, and my team's the best. I'm gonna keep fucking patting myself on the back because in week 2 waiver wire, oh, you didn't bid enough for Quentin Johnson. Oh, you didn't bid enough for Alec Ayumainer. You know who I bid just the right amount for? Troy Franklin. I bid $0. And I guarantee you this week, if he was on the block, Troy Franklin would be the #1 waiver wire pickup. And y'all laughed. Y'all said I overpaid for $0. And now he's on my team. Now I have a wide receiver 3. There is another guy on the waivers I am looking to actually spend some money on that I do like this week. I'm not going to say because obviously I ain't going to give shit away, but I love my team.
JMO just needs another wide receiver. If JMO can, I mean, he has Troy Franklin who did well today. If JMO could just have another reliable wide receiver, I might have him in my top 3. Looking at the way things are going.
You had the Troy Franklin pickup, sharp as shit. Obviously on the video, you know, I said overpaid. I was, you know, it's called having a fucking sense of humor. Take a joke.
Hey, Unc, you too. Overpay. Kayshawn Booty, Pussy. I can't think of the other names, so I'm just gonna say mean things.
Great pickup by him. Although I'm not gonna let him talk shit until he actually puts him in his lineup. Can't be like, oh, I have this great player. I was so sharp. I picked him up. If you don't start him, you can't talk shit about him. I mean, the Puka Malik stack there for JMO is golden, you know, and I mean that unironically with golden there. JMO, you know, listen, I got voted the unluckiest manager last year due to all my injuries, and it looks like I'm going to be in the running once again. JMO has just always dealt with a perfect slate of health. Like, not only do his players not get injured, but it's like with Matthew Golden now not playing well, like, oh, not a good fantasy asset. Now Jaden Reed probably got like a broken collarbone, out for the year. Upgrade there, you know? No taking away. He drafted a really, really solid team. The injuries typically go in his favor. Like, eventually those will bounce back. But overall, yeah, JMO's team looks like a fucking player.
My team fucks. All right, simply put, Kenneth Walker being back is actually like the most relieving thing. Like, I feel like I have no holes now. You're looking at Matthew Golden as a whole, doesn't matter. I'm going to be a top 2 scoring team on the week with Matthew Golden putting up 1.5 points. Y'all gonna be mad, y'all gonna be upset, y'all gonna say I got lucky, I don't face injuries. I manifest luck. You should too. You're gonna be like, that's stupid. Go Ross! Oh no, did he catch that?
He did.
He's the greatest wide receiver to ever live. Oh my god!
Let's do that same thing with CD on the other side.
Actually though,
It's like, what are we doing?
dude, that was a great
How
ball.
does Russ have 200 passing yards in the first half? And Dak has nothing! Why are you zooming in on me? Like this matters.
you're
I'm down by 200. This is Chris Paul. Cut the lead to 43. Like, what are we doing? All right, week 2. This is a review again. It's being filmed on Monday. Still have 3 players left to play, but the week is definitely over. Looks like I'm going to lose to the top scorer in the league for the 2nd week in a row. But I'm excited to see at least tonight how Nico and Emeka look again. Overall, the team didn't do bad outside of JCM. Like, kind of just hit exact expectations.
I swear to God, if they run this ball in, I'm going to fucking commit arson. Yep. Yo, gentlemen, we need a touchdown, not Javonte Williams' 4-yard carry. There's 55 seconds left. They're playing for the tie.
Here's the thing. I feel like a lot of my takes from the past few seasons, whatever, are coming to fruition. I think Kenneth is good. I've been saying Javonte Williams is a good back, and we're finally like seeing it, despite me being pissed off every time he touches the ball because I have Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb on my team. Javonte looks good.
He's the GOAT, dude. That is nuts.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, that's Alec. But that was an insane throw. That's nuts.
One.
Who does?
Dude, I can't even tell you the last time I saw the Jets on offense.
That is that throw difficulty is 12 out of 10.
Ayumainer looked fantastic. 6 targets, had 4 receptions, and the great touchdown that he had. Kyle Pitts definitely more involved. So feeling good about the bench. Starters again, Trey McBride, 14 points, or 13.8 to be exact. Kind of just exactly what you expect from Trey McBride. A guaranteed floor, which is why you draft him. Dak, CD, 40 points combined. Really was just JCM. And we didn't have a bad week so far. Again, we'll see you again Monday night barring, but we just played against the top scorer in the league. that's going to cook us 99% of the time. So we've played now back-to-back weeks. Again, I'm not going to really be down on it. It's just week 2. I know Jack's going to come in here, and I know this is going to get paired with Jack in a cut simultaneously of Jack being like, oh, I'm 4-0 versus Gut. When is Gut going to ask me to leave the league?
Happy Victory Monday. At this point, I do wonder when Gut will make a proposal to the league for a rule change to get me out of his division. Now, 4-0 against old Guttas.
I'm head-to-head 4-0 versus Gut, blah, blah, blah. He also tweeted it because he needed more attention than just this video. So he tweeted it, and he got one singular like, and it's been almost 2 hours now since he posted that. So that was good to see people really care.
Not super worried about Gut's team right now. I mean, he might score similar to me, so like I can't say too much about his team. He just ran into a Jack Buzzsaw, but that's, I mean, to lose to that shit talker 4 times in a row, God bless you, Gut. All right, plug your ears, keep it moving. That's all I gotta say. Jack, talk your shit. You pop off this week. Dolphins, they get the job done, at least scoring-wise. Drake May looks good. Jonathan Taylor, you were never gonna make the trade that you implied was an offer, but he pops off. Jack, gonna be one of the highest scores team this week. Beats Gut. 4th time in a row now, I think. Talk your shit. You deserve it.
Jack's team went nuclear, but I think this was kind of what everyone was saying in pre-draft. We were like, this is such a risky way to draft your team. I mean, Bijan, C-Mac, and Jonathan Taylor are going fucking crazy.
And I do want to give flowers to Jack, actually, because, I mean, put up 170 points. And his running backs, Bijan, CMC, or Jonathan Taylor, are exactly what you think. Bijan, CMC, and Jonathan Taylor.
This was a game that, you know, Miami went high upside. So when Miami has big games, they're gonna go nuclear. But again, it's against New England. They didn't have Christian Gonzalez. I think Barmore got hurt in this game. So like, not unpredictable to see that happen. When they play tougher defenses, it's going to be a tougher slaying for Jack there.
The Dolphins, if they could just be mediocre, he's going to be fine because he's still got Rashee Rice coming back and Michael Pittman's still like a decent wide receiver 5.
But I think like the problem with that is when you have so much invested in, like when you get to the playoffs, if you're not the number 1 or 2 seed and you don't get the bye week, if you need to have 3 high upside games in a row, there's a good chance that, I mean, Tua in December, right? Like there's a good chance that he has minimum 1 flop game, and that's going to be tough to get through the playoffs.
So shout out Jack. But I will say my concerns about Jack's team is like the Dolphins still suck. And when you're trying to win fantasy playoffs, you need performances 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks in a row. And the Dolphins, you think Tua's not going to have a shitter in one of those 4, not like a bad game, like a shitter in one of those 4 games, he will. And that's going to affect 3 of your players. That's why I think like props for having the balls and it paying off and it's looking like bright. But come playoffs, you're going to need a little consistency and you don't have it.
Just a quick reminder to everyone, 1 week does not determine your season. That was true after week 1 when everyone said the Miami stack was the worst stack of all time. That's also true after week 2 when the Miami stack looks solid. It's a long season. What I do know though is that my trio of running backs, CMC, Bijan, and Jonathan Taylor, is just feeling good. And one last thing on the Miami stack, because Miami is obviously going to be terrible this year. Everyone was drafting Burrow, Chase Higgins, Chase Brown, all the Cincy guys, on the premise that their offense was going to be really good and that, you know, their defense was going to be terrible, so they're going to be playing a lot of shootouts. Miami has the worst secondary in the NFL. They are going to be playing in a lot of shootouts. I just don't hate having that stack.
This is the one we want. Fucking Spencer. Oh, now we're back.
Now we're back to this shit.
Excuse me. Oh, yeah. 2nd and 20. Just feed them.
Who the
Of course, Jack's team goes nuts. All of the Dolphins looked great today. Jack's kind of cooking something up here. I'm just kind of bouncing around at this point. I will say J-Mo is actually going to challenge me for first place in the league this week with projection of a 75-point bomb on Tony's head, who is going to be in everybody's DMs at this point, try to trade his whole team. It's great for content. Hitting everybody up for trades and stuff is great. I will say he wanted to give me Kelsey. Kelsey can't catch a football. It's just not really what I'm going. I kind of just told him, like, I'm not really in the Travis Kelsey business.
J-Mo put the smackdown on Tony. Tony's team will have better days, but DJ Moore, Kelsey, Garrett Wilson when the Jets do what the Jets do. Yeah, that's about it. I get to play Tony next week. Derrick Henry, 2.3 points. Old enough to remember when he was worried about my first-round pick scoring 3 points.
Derrick Henry, crazy 11-carry. 23-yard performance. Didn't watch the game super close. Don't really know what was going on. Don't know if I'm hitting the panic button on Tony just yet. He did win in week 1. I know he was talking a lot of shit after that. This week should humble him a little bit. At least I hope it does.
Tony's team, though, I will say, got a little lucky. Derrick Henry had 2.3 points. That is going to be Derrick Henry's lowest scoring game this season, I promise you. He will not have a game worse than 2.3 points. And I got him this week.
All right, so tough week for the No Dime squad. We're not going to come away with a win in this one. Monday night is not going to matter. J-Mo gets to go to bed early tonight, doesn't have to watch Herbert. I honestly stopped checking the score update like halfway through the 1 o'clock games. I just moved on, just had to continue with my day. Like there was no coming back. J-Mo dropping like 170 or whatever he ended up with, like that's gonna win you your week 99% of the time. And it got to a point where I was eventually just rooting against my own team. You know, I didn't want to waste a good week of my own going up against someone who was gonna just drop more than me, right? Like I didn't want a vintage Derrick Henry day who didn't even show up to the ballpark today. Like I think he dropped like 2 points. Like if Derrick Henry's going to have a 2-point game, I'd rather it be against a guy like J-Mo who's going to score 170, right? The worst feeling is when you score like 150 and then come up with a loss, right? So glad that that didn't happen. Glad that I got kind of a down week from my team against J-Mo who just popped off, right? Obviously, it does suck that you lose the divisional game, tied with Nick for second place in the division. So season's still early. You know, a lot's going to change. Too early to call anything, but disappointing loss for sure.
What the fuck? Oh my god!
Come on down.
Yo, and I told dude straight to his face in the PlayStation party, do not start Wandale Robinson. Do not start him. You will regret it entirely. I'm gonna join that party later and he's gonna be like, really?
Did your parlay hit?
No, stop. I need Neighbors to get 2 yards.
Yeah, he dropped that one big one for you.
Yeah. Okay. 2 yards, Neighbors. 2 yards, 50 seconds. This is big.
All right, Russ about to pass 400 yards.
2 yards from Malik.
Come on, Malik.
You cash parlay if it hits?
I just took CD and Malik each get 100 down.
What's up?
Imagine Russ does for $400.
$300.
And Malik don't even get 100.
50.
Look at you. Russ about to get.
Oh my god.
Malik.
Hey, we should have 41 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, I don't need it all.
No.
Alright. Okay. And then we're gonna take a timeout and hit Malik. Hit Malik for 2.
McPherson, time for you to fucking stink.
I already won this. What should I do with the $300?
I don't know. Put it all on the Eagles.
Double it?
Yeah.
Double it real fast. Eagles -1.
Oh, what are we doing here? Comeback starts now.
How is this game still on?
Sam Steve! Oh my god, I put $100 on that. Yeah.
Why? I mean, it works, but...
That's why.
Oh, go deep again. Oh my god!
I told you I already won it. I already won it! Oh my god, and I think that confirms the week.
Oh, the GOAT is it? What the fuck?
Oh, no!
No, rest in peace, my friend.
Oh my!
6.5.
Oh no!
I want the surgery now. I want to be put under right now.
Ah! Here we go. Good stuff. 3rd and 11.
Are we?
God.
Bryce Young.
God.
What do you want him to do? What do you want? It's a free rusher. It's a free rusher. What do you want him to do?
Anytime
He's getting cracked. He snaps the ball to the dude right there. He goes, the ball to the dude's right fucking there. Bryce being Bryce. The Carolina Panthers being the Carolina Panthers.
We gotta talk about Russell Wilson.
We just wrote him off last week, and now he's back.
I know.
They wrote me off. I am right back.
Oh my god. Malik Neighbors, 33 fantasy points.
Though, right? Oh my god, and he was blind. Dude, shout out BTJ for dropping that ball and Diami Brown for dropping that ball. Shout out Bryce Young for being fucking Bryce Young. I don't know who I'd rather have right now, Bryce or Caleb. Probably neither. I think I might go Andy Dalton.
Bryce Young, the Cardinals tried to absolutely screw me with how much they sold in the second half. He comes out 3 passing touchdowns in the second half. I'm convinced that he would have gotten a 4th the way they were trying to throw away the game at the end there with penalties and stuff like that.
I'll give flowers. I will give flowers because even though I think I had the best team, I think the other top ones are Nate, because I think Nate has just have the depth on depth. He's got like 6 wide receivers, and he's got 3 good running backs in Chase Brown, Javonte Williams, Bucky Irving.
I feel terrible this week. This was a bad week, and it starts first and foremost, gotta get this out of the way. If you are a New York Jets fan in the year of our Lord 2025, you are a fucking idiot. You are a loser. You are a disgrace, just like me. I don't know what made people think that things would be different, that we had any chance against the Bills. I did not drink the Kool-Aid after week 1 against the Steelers. I did like what I saw in the offense, but giving up 30 points to Aaron Rodgers is ridiculous. They did it again to Josh Allen. Not only that, they did it in such a way where Josh Allen got me hardly any points. They give up over 300 yards, over 200 on the ground. He has no passing touchdowns. 11 points. You don't draft him number 2 overall to get 11 points, and it's the Jets. They never fail to let me down. They can't even let Josh Allen pop off in fantasy while getting destroyed and ruining my Sunday. If you're one of these moral victory guys after week 1, like, oh, that was such a great loss, this is on you. You deserve it. This is karma. Don't ever say that shit again.
The Bills actually fucking dog walked the Jets. Just fucking ran all over them. The Jets might go 0-16. They lost safety, and Justin Fields, I'm pretty sure, is out with a concussion. Or he got a concussion. The Jets look like shit. I wish they fucking didn't do what they did last week. Just wish they didn't put up 33 points, 32 points. Because the Jets we saw today is what the Jets are going to be for the rest of the season. I need to fucking say that loud and clear. They are going to be dog shit for the rest of the season. Woody Johnson, sell the fucking team, you piece of shit.
Casey's cooked. His team's fucking ass. Because I texted in the group chat, hey, Justin Fields sucks, basically. I sent a picture of Justin Fields' box score. I called him a pussy. And Casey said, what do you mean? We knew he was a ceiling or floor player. Sure, man. Like if that's your comeback that makes you feel better, a floor of 3.98 points, just like Jack. Come fantasy playoffs, if your quarterback has the floor of 3 points, you're not winning the fantasy championship.
Justin Fields was always a mirage. I don't know what you were doing picking him. This is what you deserve. You are a fucking loser idiot, just like me. All these idiots buying in on the moral victory and thinking he's going to be the guy, he's going to be leading us to the playoffs or whatever. 4 points, concussion, possibly out next week. And we're talking about Tyrod Taylor and how that might be an upgrade.
All right, the situation is not good. Justin Fields, J-Mo was like trying to act like I was saying after week 1 that he was going to be the greatest. He's exactly what we thought he was going to be. High floor, low ceiling. And Goff is high floor, low ceiling. And that's what they have been. The quarterbacks are exactly what I needed them to be. It's just my wide receivers have not been what I need them to be. And yeah, I'm starting to get concerned. But as Nick and I said when we were texting back and forth, I was congratulating him on his win and telling him I loved him. He said, you needed this. When I was first place for the entire regular season, I faced no adversity. We get to the playoffs. The team wasn't ready. You know, you always see it during these seasons where it's like that loss was good for them. That loss taught them this. That loss taught them that. Ohio State losing to Michigan is the reason we won the national championship last year. It teaches you something, a level of adversity that you can then take into the playoffs. 0-2 is the adversity my team needed this year. Am I worried? Yes. Are we dead? So far from dead. Because J-Mo's team, paper tiger. Nick's team, ass. I have no running backs. I have no fucking running backs. So I'm going to have to put a trade together. And I'm probably going to have to sell low on BTJ. But I don't know if anyone wants BTJ. Maybe Nick will take him. T-Law, I don't think he has anyone to stack with T-Law right now. Maybe he wants BTJ. He has running backs. Maybe we can work something out. Because BTJ was my guy this offseason. But he could be cooked. Like, officially cooked. So, yeah. Worried, but far from dead.
Fantasy football, man. I giveth, and I giveth, and I giveth to the people, to the community, to the industry. All I do is give my heart and soul into it, and all it does is taketh from me. You know, it's like we got to win. We destroyed Casey in week 2. Great feeling, of course, but at what cost? It's like we sold our soul to get this win because Joe Burrow goes down. And I know, like, Jake Browning was good, and Jamar Chase ate with Jake Browning. Like, let's be real with ourselves here. We're just not getting a $170 and a touchdown from Jake Browning with Jamar Chase. Like, the schedule, they're at Minnesota, they're at Denver, Detroit, at Green Bay. Like, the next 4 weeks are a fucking gauntlet. So now we got our 4th round pick, Purdy, probably out for like a month. We've got Jamar Chase, who is like the reason we jump up in the draft to take him over a QB at flex was what he did today. 37 fantasy points, locked us up the dub. Like the other problem with the Jake Browning to Jamar Chase thing is like Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase have this connection where it's like the Rodgers, Devontae Adams connection in their prime, where anytime there needs to be something done, there's no question about it. Jake Browning's probably going to run the offense that's prepared for him. Joe Burrow runs the offense to Jamar Chase no matter what's prepared for him, you know? And that's what we're going to lose. We're going to lose some of our edge here. So great to get a win. Great to have like a high upside performance, but I wish I could be more optimistic about the team after your 1st round pick kind of loses the guy that's the engine for him. Other than that, I mean, I feel okay.
Nick's team, he pops off a little bit to Jamar 36 despite Burrow going out early. All his other guys except Olave, I think, scoring touchdowns. He has the kind of week where if you have one weak link, like you have one goose egg, or if you have one guy that has a catch, everyone else is doing so well you don't even care. Like that's a week that I would love to have. That's a week that anyone would love to have.
Nick's team did great. 162 despite the loss. Joe Burrow. I think Jamar will be fine because he'll get peppered. But
Unk's team looked great besides Mark Andrews, but that's like a replaceable position, I feel like. Jamar is going to be Jamar apparently with Burrow or Browning. So I'll give flowers to Nate, Jack. I still like Guts' team and Unk's. Flowers and like y'all might make the playoffs. The rest of you, terrible. I think Ron's team is deep. There's just no sexy players I love besides Lamar. He's a fucking GOAT.
Ron, my fellow Jets fan, my fellow fucking stupid idiot for being a Jets fan, he benefits from James Cook. 26.5. He has the 2 touchdowns. He runs all over the Jets, so at least he benefited. Lamar does what he needs to do. Etienne gets a touchdown. Just a solid performance. Then Mahomes, those QBs are going to do a lot for him this season.
We're checking in for another uneventful week where Joe had me in the first half. Zach Ertz catches a touchdown. Zach Ertz is out there balling, and then nothing really else happened. I hop in here. I get the win, or I get the win pending as long as Baker Mayfield doesn't score like 55 points. I'm looking fine, coasting to 2-0. These goofs, and I get it, gotta fill 20 minutes somehow in these Saturday weekend preview videos, but lots of, I don't think Ron's team is that good. Lots of, I think Ron's team, he's first in the power rankings, but I think he should actually be team 5 or 6 in the power rankings. He had a lot of Bills and Ravens players in that Sunday night game with 80 plus combined points. Well, I'm looking at my team now. I don't get how it's a bad thing that I have Ravens and Bills. I have 2 of the best offenses on my team. We have Lamar Jackson, James Cook, Zay Flowers is hooping. I get made fun of for my Harold Fannin pickup. He gets me a cool 5 for 48 in the tight end spot. We take that all day. And the team's not even fully humming. We're still waiting for Trevion Henderson to really show up. We're still waiting for Travis Hunter to show up. AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts needs to get his head out of his ass. Building this team the way I built it is like Travis Hunter's not really hooping right now. Jerry Jeudy's coming off the bench. I'm going to get Addison back from suspension. When these bye weeks hit and these injuries hit and things go really sideways in fantasy football, I want the wide receiver depth. And that's really all I can say. Rookie of the Year campaign still on. And for everybody out there that is talking down on your substitute teacher saying, you just had the Sunday night football game cheese and his team on paper is not even that good. AJ Brown kind of sucks. I got 1 pair of shorts and 2 words for you.
Ron had another good week. Lamar, James Cook. You know, it's funny with Mahomes. I'm like, I want to say, he's having a lucky run out. Like he kind of is, but I guess when his receivers are at full strength, he probably should be really good. But now that they're not, he's running the ball more than ever. And he's just so good. He's like, I'm going to will my team to be in every single game. So he's probably going to continue running the ball and get 50 to 60 yards on the ground. And it's funny because like his running backs have now turned into his strong point here, where it's like James Cook, ETN, not Travion Henderson, but like he went like 0 running back kind of. AJ Brown, Zay Flowers, Travis Hunter, where they're almost like the weak point of his team at this point. Obviously things can change in any given week, but that's how fantasy works, man. If it flips so drastically on a week-to-week basis. Joe had a bad week. I'm not concerned about his team.
Joe on the other side, good pickup on Ertz for the tight end. He gets a touchdown. Kind of wishing I had grabbed him now. I wouldn't look too much into this for Joe. I mean, happy that he got his win already.
Joe's team took an L. Still think he'll be fine. Talk about value. Zach Ertz, second best waiver wire pickup this week. Shout out Joe.
All right, it is 7:50. I'm going up against Ron this week. I had a great Thursday night, huge Thursday night. Zach Ertz went 6 catches, 64 yards, and a touchdown. Put up 18.4 points. So I felt pretty good on Thursday night going into the game. Yeah, Ron has nobody left to play. I have 3 people left to play. I'm down 135 to 77. Not great. I mean, my team didn't do terrible, and I feel like nobody really. I mean, Lamar for his team did Lamar things. He threw 4 touchdowns, put up 26 points. James Cook ran all over the fucking Jets defense. I mean, he ran for 132 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Other woke team, JL. That's another woke for me. I just hate his team. I don't like his wide receivers.
JL's team, yeah. I mean, I'm hesitant to say anything bad about it right now, only because he got a little bit fucked. He's projected to lose by 20, but he had Jaden Reed, that first touchdown that probably should have been an extra 13 points there that he kind of got unlucky on. Overall, the team though, good to get Quinshon Judkins back. Stephon Diggs, yeah, it doesn't look like he's going to be a player this year.
So yeah, here we are. It's now Monday morning after week 2 of your idiot league mates. I'm going up against Nate this week, and I'm gonna be honest, boys, it didn't start great. It really started pretty horrible. It's probably got one of the best teams in the league right now. We still got 3 players left to play. We still got Mike Evans. We still got Broccoli Boy. We still got Omari and Hampton. Now Nate might have 2 players too. He's got Jacoby Myers, mid of the mid, Mr. Mid himself, Jacoby Myers. He's also got former Cavs the Destiny champion Bucky Swerving, but he drafted him, so let's hope Bucky doesn't put up a 0 this week. Let's hope Bucky stays healthy, baby. But yeah, it's not looking great. What I was skipping rocks about, sitting here thinking about starting Wan'Dale Robinson over Jaden Reed. Probably should have done that. Wan'Dale Robinson, the new Jamar Chase, some people are saying. But, the Giants, new powerhouse offense. Wan'Dale Robinson, the new powerhouse wide receiver.
Running through the matchup with JL. Some good, some bad, but like I said, don't feel great about things. Josh Allen, kind of an aberration. Jets screwing me. Chase Brown didn't get a chance to run in at the end. Ricky Pearsall, all right with Mac Jones, but not exactly what you're looking for. We're weak at tight end. Don't know what's going on with Njoku. It's not like Fannin popped off either, but have to figure out tight end going forward. Over JL's team, I get lucky. Jalen Hurts doesn't do a lot in that win against the Chiefs. He still has Omarion Hampton to go, Mike Evans to go, and Brock Bowers. We'll see if he's going to play on Monday night. I don't know if he's going to try to pick up Mayer. That would be tight if he doesn't make any moves and then Bowers doesn't play. Doesn't get a lot from Brees. I don't know why anyone would invest into these New York Jets. If there's one benefit to how the Jets game went today as a Jets fan, it's that Brees Hall did absolutely nothing. We're just going to cross our fingers and hope things go how they should. We still have work to do. It's tough to win in the NFL. It's tough to win in this fantasy league. So hopefully we will be 2-0, but by no means satisfied. This week could have gone a lot better. That's all I got for week 2. Again, we are waiting on Monday night to see if I lock in that dub. Felt like we left a lot of meat on the bone. Feel like we have some holes still to fill. Definitely not counting it as a dub until the graphic on this video says Nate got the dub after Monday night.
Wish the Cavs luck tonight. Monday Night Miracle. Wish the Nate bad luck tonight. Be a hater, don't be a nader. Be a big Cav of Destiny, don't be a little baby tiny boy Cav of Destiny. Week 3, we're on to week 3 after week 2 tonight. But if we lose, we're already on to week 3. We don't even think about it. But if we win tonight, we're still on week 2, all right?
On to week 3 where I do face Casey, though. So, best team versus worst team. What could go wrong there?
Yeah, that's about it. I get to play Tony next week, but fucking Jamar Chase, man. I got no optimism. I got the least I'm like looking at the teams. There are some teams that are really concerning on paper that I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna have to compete for last place, but it's just can I have one normal fucking rollout for 1 second? Just let my team be healthy for a minute. Let me just play with the team I drafted, have a normal season, and just see how the cards are dealt. Instead, we always just gotta be fucking running uphill on grass in ice skates. I fucking hate this game of fantasy football, man. I'm coming off a 60-point win, and I can't be happy. Just let me be happy one time.
So yeah, nothing that much has really changed with my team. I'm overall still very optimistic about it. I think I have a very solid group of guys. I actually think that I might be team no holes this year. I have a few guys who I feel like can carry the team. Jaden Daniels, Derrick Henry. But there's no one on my team that I think is a huge liability. If it was going to be someone, it might be Demont, but hopefully the Lions can keep this powerful offense rolling, in which Demont might be a pretty decent RB2. So we'll see.
We somehow made it into the playoffs last year, and I don't think that it's completely over. We're just gonna have to battle through it. But we're definitely very high on the panic meter right now.
Pretty average all around. Nothing too crazy that I'm seeing from the league. So we'll be back for Waiver Wire Wednesdays. Wow, Waiver Wire Wednesdays. So, yeah, see you guys then. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, all that sort of fun shit down below. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.